Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Bellingham, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's a throw. Traoré. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Alexander-Arnold. Goulet. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Bellingham. David Villa.
This is the time you need that pace.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it...
And it's been given away. Well, that's well seen too. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Lewandowski. Traoré. Goulet. Goulet. And here's Mbappe. Modric. Toni Kroos. And it's Lewandowski. He's played him through. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted. And now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Alaba. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Modric. Mbappe! Goulet for Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. And it's Alaba. He's having a go! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, and he's through the middle. David Villa. There's no flag. Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde. Goulet given the lift of his goal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold, foot in. Toni Kroos. He could be in here. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Valverde gets across and deals with it. Clips it so gently. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tchouaméni, Modric, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Tchouaméni, Eder Militao. He is through here. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid go into the lead.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's good defensive concentration.
That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Goulet.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Bellingham. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Lewandowski. Well, they've got it again. They've got a throw in. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vinicius Junior charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found it. Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
El dorsal 4, Toni Kroos, será sustituido por el dorsal 8.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's got the shot away! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
El dorsal 21.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Oh, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Stop from Courtois!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold, nicely spread. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. 5 minutes left on the clock. No, he's not getting past him there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. David Villa, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Brahim Diaz. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that has been clubbed away. Modric. Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now this is interesting, he has already had his name taken once.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that will be the final act. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they crave. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just the shot! It's there! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Lewandowski. And here's Mbappe. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Camavinga, Vinicius Junior. Here's Ricky Puig. Solot, Kluivert, David Villa, Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. That is good strength. Was always going to be the keepers. Camavinga could move up a gear here. He is through here. Stood up well to him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kluivert.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now he's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga, David Villa. Gets into some space. Well read. The danger is averted. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Madrid are trailing against the run of play. Belletti. David Villa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Played back in. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And he's picked out the run, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's lofted through here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe! And hits one! Kluivert.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Kluivert. Muscular approach does pay off here. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Sorloth. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kluivert. Vinicius Junior. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Camavinga in acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Tchouaméni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Belletti. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Oh, he's in! Tony, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing nice and neat. Can he put it away? Yes! They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new... Oh no, what has happened here? Camavinga, Madrid finding their passes. Kluivert, Vinicius Junior. Oh, great chance! Toni Kroos. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And we are already promptly back underway. Look at the space. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is out of play.
Alaba really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Oh, it's come loose. And it's Alaba. Toni Kroos. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bellingham. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And that's off target.
Camavinga will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Toni Kroos. And it's Kluivert. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. That's played into space. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. They've scored! And the hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So we've reached the hour mark.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Chouameni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a hit! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Eder Militao does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now the breakaway. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. Ferran Torres. And that's a superb pass. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserved.
Can he finish? They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Kluivert really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Succumbs to the pressure.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Sorloth, and here's Kluivert. And he's cut it out, and he's there to belt it away. Alaba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Always chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kluivert.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found the way. Vinicius Junior! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clip. And that's that. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times... Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already... David Villa! And it's Modric. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great hit! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Shot at goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Cleared away. Modric. And he's had a hit! In for the pieces! Corner number 2 then. Decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played back in. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Chance! And that is doing no harm.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried... Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Tries a header! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Madrid are behind here despite their domination of possession. And he was quick to react. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's there! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Lewandowski just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish for me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things.
And the shots! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment. And
big chance! Sticks it away! They're back within reach! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
he weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rafinha looking to run onto it. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And surely that settles it. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Modric. Nice control. It's a great ball. Half an hour played now. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That looks a good ball through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Rafinha. It's Lewandowski! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona are at the peak of their real chance! Koundé attempts a clearance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, played right into his path. And it's Lewandowski. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Now it's Lewandowski. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's managed to get free. And the ball is out of play.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Eder Militao is there, and he can pick it up. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Ter Stegen sends that a long way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Modric. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. And the finish! That's just wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Zubimendi. Rudiger. There's a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni. And they can counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Header! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Big chance! One-on-one! Decent hit! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having... Rafinha! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Rafinha put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Corner number 3 coming up. Can he finish? It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. Well, that is asking for trouble.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lewandowski could try cutting inside here. Madrid have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Driving on and making good progress. And no, that was never going to make it. Played towards the other side.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Yamal. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yamal.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was...
He's had a shot! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Toni Kroos. Bellingham. Yamal. Lewandowski. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Has a go! So, third quarter of the game. Oh, what a climb! He scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And again! And he hits the net! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much. Pedri! Into the last 5 minutes. Belletti. David Villa. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Tries the cutback. Oh, important interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Llorente. And it's Belletti. Now Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. It's loose, and there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rafinha. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's lofted through here. Koundé gets it away. Piqué.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And time is up. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Lewandowski. No joy this time. No, that's been intercepted. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It's one! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Camavinga, Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Lenormand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Toni Kroos. It's Camavinga. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rafinha. And that is out of play. And here's Yamal. Toni Kroos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Rafinha. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Lenormand. Camavinga. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mbappe. Lewandowski. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he was quick to react. Camavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Lenormand. And it's Belletti. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lewandowski. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking for the runner. Now it's Toni Kroos. And the flag has stayed down. And he's managed to get free. Nicely worked. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Camavinga. Kroos. Shifted it to the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes till the break. Belletti pinches it off him. Out for a throw. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Rafinha. He's away! Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Koundé gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 under score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Played out towards the right wing. Lewandowski. He's got the shot away! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. David Villa making good progress on the right-hand side. Toni Kroos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Tchouaméni. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Camavinga. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. 60 minutes played. Now the finish! Decent enough try. Barcelona have their second corner now. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Koundé. That has been cut short. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Passing nice and neat. Koundé. And it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. David Villa. Mbappe. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's being shifted off it.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Great chance! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, great chance! Has a go! It's and again! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Llorente. Eder Militao. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. He rises! Oh, it's there! Right back in the game! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Lewandowski really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now that's well seen too. That's a shade optimistic. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Can he latch on to this? Eder Militao. Oh, that's fabulous. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Kroos! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid bow out. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Lovely bit of skill. So much time and space here. It'll be a throw-in.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes chance with a header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Modric. David Villa looking to run onto it. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Casado. And here's Rafinha. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rafinha, he's got away. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. David Villa. That's been cut out, well played. Balde. And the pass is intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Hedrick knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Camavinga, and here's Mbappe. And it's Toni Kroos. Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Eder Militao makes the interception. That's the throw. Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's found a way through. And he's lost David Villa! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Balde. David Villa. Rafinha, Araujo, Balde. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga with the cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Dani Olmo. And Rafinha. That'll be a throw-in. Barcelona have a free kick. The pass has gone astray. Plays a delicate ball. That has been cut short. Rafinha. And there's the end of the first half. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here, and now the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Kubasi. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri gets it clear. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. David Villa. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, well played. And that has been cleared. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo takes control of it and he's on the move. Yamal is steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the left it goes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Toni Kroos. Now Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. And that's out of reach.
Asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is out of play. And here's Dani Olmo. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Yamal. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Oh, terrible pass. He is through here. Big chance! Waddle, can he put it away? Oh, it's there! And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So
17.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yamal.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
David Villa in acres of space out wide.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Lewandowski. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Valde. Now it's Rafinha. David Villa. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has found the way through. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their second corner now.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Valverde. Pedri. Yamal. Could move up a gear here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And here's Yamal. Toni Kroos. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dani Olmo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's a lovely, neat pass. Could move up a gear here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Alexander-Arnold. That is a brilliant interception. McAllister. Now it's Owen, looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Stood up well to him there. Darwin. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Grafenberg. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Johnson's cross. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, what can they come up with here? So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. Johnson. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. Hits one! So we're still where we started right now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Johnson. And it's Owen. Gakpo. He has found the way through. Gakpo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Darwin. Robertson is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Johnson. Has a look and plays it forward. Johnson cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Somerslide! Oh, it's gone in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Palmer looks for the... Oh, it rattles the bar! The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Cucurella. Gakpo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Drogba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And they win it back again. McAllister is there and he can get that clear. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cucurella. He came in hard, very hard. Johnson.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Szoboszlai. Oh, this looks sharp. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Liverpool come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That looks a good ball through. Decent hit! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Drogba. Nunez. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning. There's the shot! And again! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to...
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Forwards and with intent. Szoboszlai. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foden. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's not got that quite right. Drogba! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai. Now it's Diogo Jota.
I think he'll take some stick for that. There was a box full ready and waiting.
Palmer. Swung over. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Szoboszlai. He's had a hit! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that was vital. Bruno Fernandes. Van de Ven. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. He can run onto that. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, they've got it again. Darwin. Now that's well seen too. And the pass is intercepted. We get a throw in. That'll be a throw. Vardiol. Isak might just make this. Foden looking to add to his goal. Palmer. That is great defending, so alert. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Drogba. Drogba is fouled. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So to pass or to shoot, that is his question. And we've reached half-time. Liverpool head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That pass has been well intercepted. Van de Ven. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Diogo Jota. Nunez running with the ball. Gravenberch. Nunez. Can he put it away? It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bruno Fernandes. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Foden. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Darwin. Oh, good-looking ball. Dink through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
The attendance
And he's managed to gift it back.
29,813.
Almost an hour gone. He's in plenty of space here. That is a crunching tackle. Nicely aimed pass.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Diogo Jota. Coming on the field is number 14, Chiesa.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Has a look and has a go. And it's Drogba. Chiesa. And here's Drogba. Oh, well played. Great hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Drogba. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball over the top. Oh, this is a great position. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's lost his man. Hits one! They've done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
The goal scorer.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Number 15.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that has sent him sprawling.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Liverpool can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.